Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're training legs. It's gonna be a hamstring focused day. And right now I'm doing a little bit of a mobility, a little bit of a warm up just to get the muscles a little bit stretched before I start doing my warm up sets. Let's get into it. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. I typically like to do 1 or 2 warm-up sets. The best way to warm up, I found, is through actually performing the exercise with lighter weight than doing anything else, some sort of stretching or anything. I'll do 1 more warm-up set, and then after we have 2 working sets of 15 reps. All right, so while I'm resting here, I just want to go over today's workout, and I'll put it on the side here so you can take a look at it. Leg curls, 2 sets of 15, then stiff leg deadlifts, 2 sets of 10 to 12. And then after, we're moving on to glutes and adductors. We're gonna do either sumo squats or high and wide leg press, 3 sets of 10 to 12. And then we can do split squats or lunges, 3 sets of 15. And lastly, we're gonna do seated calves, 2 sets of 20. And today, we also have abs, so we're gonna do 2 sets of abs. For my working set, typically I like to warm up with 50% or 75% of the weight I'm using for my working set. One of the problems I had with doing hamstring curls is I would always go to failure and overdo it, and I would drive up a lot of systemic fatigue, and I would train really heavy, and I wouldn't get the stimulus that I wanted in my muscles. And one thing that I did was I started training with less weight, but I increased the time under tension by controlling my negatives for 3 or 4 seconds to maximize the amount of tension I put in the muscle so I can feel it more, and I don't have to kill myself by like just going to failure for every set. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that felt fantastic. I also keep 1 or 2, sometimes maybe even 3 reps in reserve. I don't train to failure anymore. I used to like dig myself into a grave by training to failure, like literally just murdering myself to the point where after a workout, I wasn't able to do anything after that. Like I was just dead. And now, once I switch my training to keeping some reps in reserve, not only that my muscles are focused more on growth rather than recovery, but the systemic fatigue is almost like non-existent, and I'm able to like function throughout the day after training. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 14, and that's it. 2 sets, and my hamstrings are literally destroyed. I can feel my muscle shaking. And this is another good thing about learning how to control the eccentric. My previous volume for hamstrings was about 15 sets per week. And since I started controlling my eccentrics and getting into a tempo of training, I did 15 sets the first week, and my hamstrings were so sore, I wasn't able to walk for like, I don't know, 3 days. And I had to cut my volume in half to 7 sets per week for hamstrings. And I still get sore, which is fantastic. And that's another thing why it drives systemic fatigue down. All right, now moving on to stiff leg deadlifts. All right. Eight. Holy shit. Oh my God. Woo. So as you saw, I try to keep my legs as straight as possible, and that puts the hamstring in such a disadvantaged position that the stretch going down really pulls on the hamstrings because I'm not bending at the knees. The pump and the tension that creates, it's phenomenal. All right, let's see what we can do. All right. Okay. Whew. Where are we going? Here. All right. Moving on to Smith machine sumo squats. The Smith machines were taken, and moving on to high and wide leg press. This is going to target the glutes and the adductors more, and a little bit of the hamstrings as well. We have 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and same thing, slow on the eccentric. We can be a little bit more explosive on the concentric portion of the exercise, and then the bottom, we can pause for a second, and that would be the isometric part of the movement. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. 8. 3, 2, 1. 9. 3. 3, 2, 1. All right. I maybe had 1 or 2 left in me there, but holy shit, this was a good set. Definitely feel that shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wheels are gonna be, you know you're training good when you flex your legs. You can't even flex them. They're so fucking pumped. Holy shit. My hamstrings, my ass. It's like, holy fuck. All right. Moving on to the next exercise. There it is. Oh. Focus on the eccentric. Come on. There it is. I lost count. I think I have 3 more. Whew. All right. Glutes and adductors are officially on fire. I think I may have to go 5 pounds lighter for the next set. Man, reps and reserves are slowly dropping down. Motherfucker. Definitely pump. Hamstrings are there. My glutes are on fire. Holy shit. Now the only thing left to do is hit these fucking calves. One of the big mistakes I used to make in the beginning on calf raises, my calves never grew because I would load this thing up with like 400 pounds and then just barely make any sort of reps like this. Barely add any range of motion. And I thought that was calf training. And now what I did was I put a 45 on this side, a 25 on this side, and just go a full range of motion with slow eccentric and then a super heavy contraction at the top. And doing 2 sets of 20 reps twice a week have like my calves have significantly improved just by training with intent and actually chasing that burn, chasing that pump, and that tension in the muscle. So let's get after it. Really stretch, put a lot of tension on the calf, and then come up, squeeze, come down, really stretch that. 3, 4, 5. So you want your muscle to be kind of cramping up at the top. It's so flexed, so much mind-muscle connection. It's like it's burning and it's cramping at the same time. Oh my God, it's cramping so much. Oh shit. All right. And with calves is the only exercise I can actually go to failure with. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. You can see the calf pump from the front, like just straight, literally veins are coming out. Yeah. I don't have the greatest calf genetics, but just switching up my training style has really improved the width of my calves. So the reason that I like to train calves to failure is because we're always, if you think about it, we're always on using our calf muscles, and they're so strong, they're so stubborn that normal training doesn't necessarily work as well, at least in my opinion. And when I was trying to train them normally, didn't work. I had to increase the amount of tension and intensity so I can get any sort of effect when I train my calves. And the best way that I found to do that is by going lighter on we're using less weight, I should say, and focusing on the negative, focusing on the isometric contraction and on the concentric as well. And then making sure that when I'm lifting and training, I'm doing it with intent for my calves to grow as well. I found a combination of that to really work. There's always going to be people out there who say, you know, and I was one of these people. I would say like just train hard and don't worry about it, go hard as fuck, and that didn't work. You know, there's a lot more to training than what we think, you know, and I love the meathead approach where just lift weights and that's it. But I stopped seeing results and I started seeing more pain, you know. And the same, like for example, can you get big eating Quest bars and downing cereal and shit like that, you know, and drinking protein shakes? Maybe, but to a certain point. After that, you have to be more meticulous with your diet, with your protein sources, fat sources, and carb sources, so you can optimize the process and get more benefits, right? That's why bodybuilders eat the way that they eat at the extreme level of the sport, right? So they can get the most results. Same goes with training. 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 16, come on. 8, 19. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Whew. Holy fuck. Oh, god damn. Oh my god. It's gonna hurt tomorrow. Hopefully not too much. I think 4 sets a week, 20 reps each set is enough volume for me to blast my calves. And one of the things that, one of the splits that I'm doing right now is progressive overload. By adding sets, 1 set per workout every week. And also increasing the weight as well as I get stronger. And this is thanks to Dr. Mike Israetel for teaching me this method of training, and it's just fantastic. Fucking love the guy. Anyway, moving on to abs. In the beginning when I first started training, like one of the biggest misconceptions I had about abs was I had to do like 60 reps of 14 exercises, blast them, make them burn, whatever, this, that, and the other. I'm like, and then I came to the realization, I was like, why am I training this particular muscle group different than every other muscle group? What's different about it? Nothing. So what I started doing was I started training my abs like I train any other body part with weight. So weighted abs is the way to go, and keep the reps anywhere between 10 to 12. And then also what I like to add for my lower abs, because I really don't have them, is to add some leg raises, seated leg raises right directly on the machine. And I get a very good stimulus by doing that. Oh, fuck. So that was 12, I think. Three. 4. 6. 8. 9. 10. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. The burn and the cramp is just fantastic. So one of the things I started implementing recently, since I've started taking bodybuilding way more seriously, is training abs. I remember when I first started getting in the gym years ago, all I would do is abs, you know, because I wanted that ab look back in 2014, you know, a century ago, what it feels like. And then I started focusing more on the other muscle groups and started neglecting my abs. And what I noticed is when I train abs, especially in the off season now, I can do vacuums still, even at, I was on stage when I competed, I was like 200 pounds, being able to pull a vacuum no problem. And now in the off season, when I was 250, 255, I was still able to do like a vacuum because I train abs every day or every other day in the off season. And now I'm still, as I'm doing this mini cut now, because I got a little bit fluffier than I wanted. I'm doing a mini cut, and I'm still training abs. And I know this coming show season in a year, my abs are gonna be fucking crazy because I've never trained them like this before with proper intensity and contractions. And this is when abs grow in the off season. You know, they don't grow when we're cutting, they grow now. That's when it's very important to train them, to have that good tight midsection on stage and just to always look hard no matter what. Three. One more. Oh, fuck. All right, come on. Oh. Two. Three. Four. Eight, 9, 10, 1. Nah. Oh my fuck. Oh shit. Holy God. Oh. And that concludes today's workout. Hamstring focused day, a hamstring focused leg day with abs. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.